Hello everyone, my name is John. Today, I will tell you how to set up uploading leads from a Facebook advertising account through the Gmail email service. This is necessary in order to automatically transfer new leads from Facebook to other systems. For example, through the Gmail service, you can set up notifications for yourself about new leads, or you can send mailouts to users who have left an application via Facebook. Now let's move on to the setup. First, you need to create a new connection. Next, you need to select the Facebook data source system. Now you need to specify the action. If you want to receive new leads, select the Get Leads New action. At this stage, you need to connect your Facebook account to the ApiX-Drive service. In this window, we need to specify the username and password of the Facebook personal account. Then go to Advanced Settings. At this stage, you see the advertising pages to which you have access. The advertising pages for which you want to receive leads must be ticked. I recommend marking all advertising pages at once at this stage in order to be able to work with them in the future. If you get a new advertising page after connecting your Facebook account to ApiX-Drive, you will need to repeat the connection via incognito in the browser, and at this stage check the new advertising page. Leave all checkboxes enabled. When the connected login is displayed in the list, select it. At this stage, you need to select an advertising page and forms for which you want to receive new leads. If you want to receive leads for all advertising forms at once, leave Yes, connect all current and new forms. If you want to receive leads on some specific forms, select No, select forms individually, and tick the necessary forms. At this stage, you can set up a data filter. In this case, there is no need for this, so just click Continue. At this stage, you see an example of one of your leads. If there is no data at this stage or ApiX-Drive test data is displayed, you need to wait for a real lead or generate a test lead through the Facebook advertising account. After you do this, click Load Test Data from Facebook, and when the lead appears at this stage, click Next. On this, the Facebook data source setup has been successfully completed. Now you need to move on to setting up data reception. Select Gmail as the receiving system. Then you need to select the Send Email action. At this stage, you need to connect your Gmail account to the ApiX-Drive service. In this window, you need to specify the login and password of your personal Google account. At this stage, you must check all the checkboxes for access. When the connected login is displayed in the list, select it. At this point, you see the Gmail fields for sending new emails. The Gmail account you connected to ApiX-Drive will be used as the sender. In the To Email field, you can specify a variable from Facebook that contains the email of the user who left the request on the advertising form. To do this, click in the field and select a variable from the drop-down list. In this case, you fill in the subject and body with the expectation that with each new lead, the corresponding letter will be sent to users who have left a request for your advertisement. If you receive notifications of new leads on your email, then you can enter your email manually in the To Email field. To go to the next line, use Enter. When all variables are assigned, click Continue. At this stage, you see an example of a letter that will be sent to the specified email with each new lead from Facebook. If something does not suit you, click Edit and go back a step. In order to check the correctness of the settings, click Send Test Data to Gmail. After successful sending, go to Gmail and check the result. If everything suits you, return to the ApiX-Drive service and continue setting up. This completes the setup for receiving Gmail data successfully. Now you need to enable auto-update and select the communication interval, for example, once every 5 minutes. That's all. I wish you successful integration settings and good luck.